Network.
Returning back this afternoon, the National Farmers Union is wrapping up its 118th anniversary convention in Savannah, Georgia later today. Farmers and ranchers from Montana made their way to the Sunshine State to set grassroots policy for the future of the organization.
This has been a great opportunity to get together with farmers and producers from around the nation to talk about policy that would help family farms. And then, to commiserate a little bit about what we've been all going through with the struggle of the trade wars with all of our customers, and how are we going to fight to get these markets back for our family farms.
In late 2019, Roger Johnson, who served as the National Farmers Union president since 2009, announced his retirement. 3 candidates ran to fill the position. After the votes were cast, Rob LaRue was declared the winner.
It feels great, right? Because I really have so much respect for this organization, for its members, and what we stand for. So I'm excited about the possibilities.
LaRue says he plans to expand the reach and strengthen the reputation of Farmers Union while growing its membership.
I think there's a lot of opportunity in a number of parts of the country, right? I think a big part of it is really getting out there and out front on what it is that we stand for, our values, a number of our priorities. I think there's a lot of parallels with a lot of folks out there in different parts of in different parts of the country. I think our prospects for membership look bright.
LaRue added that Farmers Union will continue to advocate for family farmers and climate policy.
Well, I think the exciting thing, right, is that there's a lot of activity on climate right now. You know that National Farmers Union has been very engaged in this for a long time. I think that leadership is starting to prove beneficial to family farmers. It's ensuring that those folks that are working on climate policy and so forth know that we're engaged and we have a seat at the table. And I think that's probably what is most critical at this point, is making sure that family farmers, and agriculture has that seat at the table to make sure we have a voice.
LaRue previously served as Senior VP for Public Policy and Communications for National Farmers Union in Washington, D.C. We'll be right back. Looking to the feed grain outlook now. During USDA's Outlook Forum at the end of February, the take-home message was to expect record supplies for corn. The USDA anticipated that corn acres planted will increase 4 million to 94 million this year. CattleFax reports that the coronavirus continues to weigh heavily on the commodity markets along with the stock markets. Recent news reports cite declining cases in China met with increased cases outside China, and that's impacting the corn futures that have declined to a 60-day low and moved through the $3.75 per bushel support. The bottom end of the range has been lowered to $3.55 basis in the March contract. And also from corn to cattle, the coronavirus is wreaking havoc on the futures and cash market. But for the calf prices here this winter and spring, we are expecting to see more interest in northern cattle. The smaller 2019 calf crop will keep supplies more limited. We are expecting to see the prices for 550-pound steered calves continue to range from $175 to $180 here in 2020. Well, that's all the time we have for today's Farm Ranch News. We'll send it back over to the news desk.